Hi everybody, so nice to see you. I sincerely hope that you are well, that you are blessed, and all those other wonderful and beautiful things. And oh yes, if this is your first time tuning in, well, welcome to my channel. Now I want to talk about finding peace while being in a storm. If you are going through tough times at the moment, and if this is your first time watching, this is the type of content that I would like to share with you. On this channel, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And I will advise you and encourage you to go watch some of my other videos as well. No matter what you are going through in your life right now, I am sure that there is a video somewhere on my channel that would be able to help you, to uplift you, and to encourage you and help you, of course, to become the best version of yourself. I woke up this morning and it was raining outside. It was physically raining outside. And that got me thinking that, perhaps you are in the midst of a storm right now in your life. You might feel, going through the storm, you might feel overwhelmed, you might feel helpless, you might even feel hopeless. But this is, and what I want you to get, this is the most important and crucial period of your life. Because the decisions that you make today, right now, it will determine your future. It will inevitably determine your destiny. We all have an unsuspected reserve of strength. That unsuspected reserve of strength inside that emerges when life puts us through the test. And if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, if you're not even aware of it, well, maybe you haven't been tested yet. Maybe you haven't been pushed to your limit yet. Maybe you haven't. Now, why am I saying this? You can help people. You can help them countless times. But the day that you fail to help them, you become enemies. What you need to understand is that in this life, you can't satisfy everyone. And just because someone is related to you doesn't mean they are good for you. It's okay to put boundaries into a relationship if it is damaging to your emotional and your physical well-being, even if that person is a family member. And that doesn't mean that you have to end the relationship. You might just want to put some boundaries in, and you do that to protect yourself. I'm saying you should be careful who you let onto your ship, because some people will sink the whole ship just because they can't be the captain. I'm not saying this to deter you or encouraging you to stop being who you are, your authentic self. I'm saying to you, watch out. Be careful who you let on your ship, who you allow in your life. There's an old saying that says, you can't change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails to always reach your destination. You see, we have no control over the wind, no control. However, we can control how we work the sails. The sails can be a metaphor for many things. Your resilience, your awareness, your thinking, your behaviors, and of course, your motivation, what drives you. A relationship is supposed to add to your emotional well-being. It's supposed to create stability, having someone to count on and to trust in times of need, and someone to vent when you face challenges, because even that is important. And part of being in a relationship, it's supposed to take away the loneliness and make us feel included and loved and appreciated. That's what it's about. Often what people do though, and you might be one of them, you ignore the warning signs. You don't want to face the reality of the situation. You refuse to. You keep on flogging a dead horse. And you do that because of your fear of being alone, your fear of rejection, your fear of being perceived as someone who can't find love. Well, that's not true. It's false. And what is this fear? Fear, they say, is an acronym for false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. That is what fear is. A true and genuine relationship is two imperfect people refusing to give up on each other. I would always say, when I counsel, and I'm a mediator as well, as you might or might not know, when I counsel married couples, marriage isn't 50-50. Divorce is. Marriage has to be 100-100. It isn't dividing everything in half, but giving everything you've got. Don't allow yourself to to be repeatedly disappointed, to be repeatedly used and abused. Don't do that. Stop allowing them to manipulate you, blaming you for their reaction to their disrespect towards you. If you want to gain inner strength when life hits you hard, if you want to be victorious, you have to face your fears head on. You need to be bold and assertive. You need to be confident enough to trust yourself. Find your peace. And you know what? The biggest lie we were ever told is to find someone who makes you happy. You should make yourself happy first. That should be your first priority. And then find someone to add to it. Then after that, it's not so much about completing you, it's about complementing you, who you are, your values, your principles. Every relationship, it comes at a cost. But what you need to take note of, if the cost is your self-respect, your dignity, your individuality, your peace of mind, if that's the cost, well, let them go. No matter how difficult it is. And I know it takes courage to let things go. Things that hurt you, things that wounded you, men who betrayed you, women who disappointed you. For you to recalibrate and adjust, it will require you to have faith, believing that what lies ahead is greater than what you leave behind. It is much easier said than done. And that's why I just want to encourage you and tell you today, yes, you watching and listening to me right now, you can do this. You've done it before, and you will most definitely get through this. I believe in you. You are worthy. You are strong. Dig deep. Don't give up. You deserve happiness. You of all people deserve it. You see, life is too short. Value the people that are closest to you. One thing that I can assure you is that there will always be someone who understands, who are with you all the way. There will always be somebody. Those people that actually shows love to you when it really, really matters. So just remember, just because someone is related to you doesn't mean they are good for you. It's okay to put boundaries into a relationship if it's damaging to your emotional and physical well-being, even if that person is your family. This might not mean that you want to end the relationship. You might just want to put some boundaries in place to protect yourself, of course, your inner peace and your happiness. And just before I say goodbye to you, let me assure you that this too shall pass. It will. It might not look like that right now, but this too shall pass. Thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded an episode. You know, I think there's an old saying that says life happens while you're making other plans. I've got quite a number of things on my plate, but it's getting easier, it's getting better, and hopefully from now on I will be more frequently in your face and in your ears and part of your life. But thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, who always comment on my videos. I really, really appreciate that. But also, in addition, those things are also good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow and we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. I'm recording this episode quite late at night on a Friday evening. I'm not sure when I would be finished with the editing, but nevertheless, I just thought I'd share that with you because I had this on my mind and I didn't want to go to bed before sharing it with all of you. And I know somebody found value in it. And if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. Oh yeah, subscribing before I go. Two things. Firstly, as you know by now, it is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a cent. And secondly, it is really easy. You can just click that subscriber button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified. And of course, you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much, everybody. I see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.